Good morning. Good morning. I am working from home today, but I'm trying to do this series of keeping you guys in um, a positive mindset for your business. I am trying to make sure that I give you guys the information you need to do the things that you need to do to be successful in your business. And I listened to something today. I think it was wee hours in the morning. I always get up super early before I go to work. Right now, I think it's about 7 something. And I get up about 5 and I do my meditation, I do my readings, and not readings like psychic readings, but book readings, in which I'm still reading because I want to bring some points out to you guys, and I wanted to make sure I have them clear and concise because you guys need to hear this. I listened to a message from a young man down in Houston, in which I'm gonna put the clip in here because I think I, I just think that sometimes we can't say some things without factual documentation to back it up. Saying things just because it's your opinion is one thing, but saying it because of a fact is another. I think, and it's not because I don't agree with some of the things he has said in the past. I do, because that's why I look at their content. However, I don't ever want to mislead you into the wrong direction or the right direction. Messing with your livelihoods is a whole different thing than just, telling you something and it doesn't affect you. But when it affects your livelihood, your money, your input, I don't play with people and their money. I don't play with people and their livelihood, because that can put you at a disadvantage and you not being successful. So I always try to give you information that you can use that will help you be successful. Now, here's what I'm gonna say. This young man said that screen printing is dead. That's his opinion. He gave his documentation of the reasons why he thinks it's dead. I still don't think it's enough information to make that formality. However, that is his opinion. That's what he has. However, I will say this. I always have an open mindset to all processes. All processes have a place in the creative space that you have or the next person may have. Now, it may not have a space in your space, so therefore it's dead for you because it's not a process that you want to do or you achieve to do or would like to learn to do, or you can't do. Say that. Or say that, it's a process, it's another process can happen. And, it's just what's the right process for you. I think that is the key here. What is the right process for you and your business? What is the right mindset for your business? I read something and I'm going to read it directly from this book, and I'm going to give this quote, and it is from a person of Sydney Harris, and this is her comments. She says, "A winner knows how much he has to learn, even when he is considered an expert by others. A loser wants to be considered an expert by others before he has learned enough to know how little he knows." Uh, you have to learn to have a teachable mindset, a teachable attitude, a learning capability to know that you are able to receive information, to learn it, to be growing from it, and to implement it in your business. I'm not saying that young man is any of this. I'm just saying these are some things that you have to have. In order to make a firm determination of what is needed in your business, you have to do the research. You have to do the common factual documentation background that leads you to an evidentiary. And that's what's wrong with our world. We don't have the evidence to prove factual data, statistical data, to show this is something that is not good for me or this is something that is good for me. not by a person's opinion, because opinions don't matter when it comes to your money. Your money is something that is going to get you to the next level of where you need to be. Whether or not I want you to do it, whether or not I don't want you to do it, that has nothing for neither here or there. Your factual evidence and your decisions have to match and align to make sure you, the consumer, the person, the merchandiser, the actual person that is producing the actual product, will make it in doing these products. So, and it's okay. And it's nothing wrong with taking risk. I read something yesterday about risk. There's nothing wrong with taking risk. Risk, they are there for a reason. If you do not fail, you will not learn. You have to learn. Everything in life brings about risk. I mean, you could go outside today and you find nothing, everything goes fine. You go outside the next day and everything in the world goes wrong. Every day you take a risk when you walk outside your door. You take a risk, but you go anyway because you got to go to work. You got to do this. You got to do that. So you have to take that risk and go ahead and do it. And there's nothing wrong. It may be a failure today, but guess what? That's okay. You learned how to overcome those failures. You learned how to be better at whatever it was that you failed at because you learned how to not do it that way. You learn how to do it a better way, or you figure a way out around doing that process. And that's all I'm stating. Take risks. Be it with whatever process you want in your business. Be it with DTG, sublimation, vinyl, screen printing, DTF, what other process? Embroidery, whatever process there is out there. White toner. I mean, any of them. If there is anything that you are wanting to do, take that risk. Learn the process, fail in it if need be, and learn from the failure and move forward. That's my lesson for you guys today. I'm glad I had the moment to kind of go through that a little bit more in detail and give you more insight on that. Tell you a true story, because you gotta have a story to follow up with what I'm talking about. I got an opportunity to move forward in my life at an early age. Best decision, best advice that was given to me, in which I was scared. It was moving from my state of Mississippi to Texas. I had a choice. I had a very big decision to make. I got offered 3 opportunities. One in Memphis, one in Houston, one in Dallas. Oh, there's another one. And one in New Orleans. I had 4 offers of a job. And the one in New Orleans was nowhere like an hour or something away from my hometown. The one in Memphis, I had family there, friends there. Know a whole lot of things about Memphis because it's not too far from my hometown. I can easily run back home. Maybe like 2.5 hours away from it, right? The one in Houston, I had family in Houston. I had folks down there in Houston. No problem at all. Could go there. Any of those 3 places, I was good to go. Guess who called? Because the decision was whoever called me first was the job I was going to take. Dallas called me first. I have no family in Dallas. I have nobody in Dallas. I have nothing here but me coming out here on my own. It was the scariest decision of my life, but I made a pact that whoever called me first, and that's what I told my manager, whoever called first back, that I was taking the job because it was a transfer. And Dallas called first. So that's the job that I ended up accepting. I'm scared. Young woman, about to go to a whole new world she has no knowledge of. Scared as all outdoors, like a gazelle, deer in headlights. I was baffled because I just knew it was going to be one of those other places that called me. And I had family, I had friends, I know the areas of all those places. Wasn't worried. But now I'm worried. I knew it was a big risk. My dad was like, well, you don't have to go. You can stay here. You don't have to go. Dad didn't want me to go. But you know something? My mama told me, if you don't go, you will regret it the rest of your life. You go. You can always come back home, but you go. That was the best decision that I ever received from my mama. And your mama always wants you there, but she told me to go. And it was the best decision. I have been here ever since 98. And I tell you, I have grown, I have learned, I have stood on my own, I have been in business. So many things, great things happened to me here because I made that risk decision to come here. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't make the risk decision to do the things you need to do, you will never move forward in your life. So you make those decisions. Tell you all the things I've done. I came here in 98. I have a cosmetology license. I have an adjuster's license. I'm working on my doctoral. I've had a barbershop and beauty salon. I've been a marketing director of a major paper, Rolling Out magazine here in Dallas, DFW. I have met some of the most craziest celebrities and radio personalities in the world. I met Ricky Smiley. I met Steve Harvey. I met a whole lot of radio personalities here. I've worked with some of the best people. Cheryl Underwood, met her. I mean, I have relationships with people that I would never. I got pictures with celebrities that I never would have had if I'd have stayed where I was. I now have my own embroidery service and print shop. Now embarking on other things as well. I've met influencers here on YouTube. I have great friendships with those people. I have a mentor, Lady Print Boss. I mean, I have done so many things because I took that risk. If you take the risk, it can be rewarding. Yes, there are bumps in the road with all those things that I've gone through. There's bumps in the road with anything. And there's some failures that came with it. However, the wins outweigh the failure. Take the risk. Take the risk. It can be rewarding. That's it for today. I'm giving you my time. Hope you guys have a great one. Enjoy your Monday. I hope this is great motivation for you. I hope it gives you great pleasure in knowing you are enough. You can do it and you will succeed. And I'm going to get my coffee. Y'all have a good one. I'll probably be back later. I got some things I got to do. But I'll be back later. Y'all have a great one. Like, subscribe below. Leave some comments in the thing below as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great one.